Hey y'all, it's really cold outside, so Tommy and I thought we would do a Q&A since we haven't done one in a while. I'm going to read the questions and we may or may not both answer the question. So I'm going to ask the first question. What does Christmas mean to you?
Broke.
That's not what the question means.
Oh, that's what I am at Christmas. I'm broke. Oh.
Okay, no. What does Christmas mean to you?
Celebration of life.
So, like the celebration of Jesus' birthday?
Yes.
Giving to other people?
Yes.
Got any other ideas?
Friends and family and food. Lots of food.
That's right. Getting together with people we don't have time to get together with for the rest of the year.
Correct.
Okay.
So hi, family.
So why do we do giveaways where people can win something every time we get to a new, like 800, 900, whatever?
To show our appreciation.
To show our appreciation, that is correct. But we like to give to other people.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Somebody asked me, they're like, why do you do these giveaways? What do you get out of it? And we like giving. What is the best Christmas gift you have ever received?
Just being with family at that time.
You can't think of any gift that you actually got?
I mean, you asked the question, I'm giving you the answer. That's the best gift.
Okay.
Being with my family that I don't get to see all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I guess the best Christmas gift I received would have been my child that was born 2 weeks before Christmas. 3 weeks before Christmas.
Yeah.
You can't beat that one.
No.
Kyle. He was born December 3rd. Okay, so what is your favorite YouTube channel? Do you have one?
Ours?
If you go on YouTube, what are you most likely to watch on YouTube? I know the answer.
I mostly listen to music though.
Yeah, you listen to a bunch of different music stuff. Old music stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And mine is My Self-Reliance, the Sean James guy who built his cabin in Canada.
Yeah. That's what you're talking about. I watched it a little bit with you here and there.
Yeah, I follow him and watch him, so that's mine. What 3 major goals do you have planned for 2023? For our channel, one of our goals is to reach 1,000 subscribers. We're almost to 900. I think we're at 864. What other goals do we have?
I don't know, what other goals do you have?
What goals do you have as far as this house goes?
I don't know.
So you just don't care.
I just swing it. Whatever you put in front of me.
So we need to finish all those windows.
Yep.
And we need to finish the shower.
Yep.
Outdoor shower. What else do we need to get done this year?
I don't know.
I want to finish getting all the hardy on the outside of the house.
Yeah.
So we can get that painted and everything. But that's probably 4 goals.
It's more than that because you got to put the new doors in before we do that.
Oh yeah, new doors as well. Oh goodness. Okay. Can Tommy cook? Why does Cheri do all the cooking? Can you cook?
Yeah, I can cook.
He makes a good lasagna.
Other than that, I make other things.
What else do you make?
I can cook just about anything.
Okay.
So you cook. I don't bake.
Yeah.
Not a baker.
Yeah. Can Cheri use tools? Why is Tommy the only one that uses tools? And I can answer that question. Yes, I know how to use the tools. I just prefer.
She don't put them back.
I just prefer that Tommy use the tools because they make me nervous. Some of them make me nervous.
Yeah.
I've seen people cut their fingers off and everything else, and I'm a traditionalist. I'll do the cooking, and he does. He uses the power tools, but yes, I know how to use them. Does Tommy help with the gardening?
A little bit.
Yes, he helps with some of it. But the problem with that is Tommy doesn't get home until after dark, and it's hard to garden in the dark. So a lot of the gardening goes on when you're not here.
Correct.
Which is why it looks like I do all the gardening myself, which is not the case because you've built the boxes. You build the boxes and you help me collect okra, especially the stuff I can't reach. You've helped me with a lot of planting.
Yeah.
Plantings, digging holes to plant. So, but a lot of it's more behind the scenes. So yes, Tommy helps with the gardening.
People ask that?
Yes. How come Tommy never helps?
I'm there, folks, all the time.
He's behind the scenes, or
normally after I get off work,
or he's at work. Yeah. So, what was your favorite project we did this year?
This year?
Yeah.
We didn't do my blind video this year, did we?
No, that was last year.
Yeah, that was last year.
In fact, the Christmas tree was up it was around Christmas last year.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I'd say my favorite one would be man, there's just too many. I like doing the shower, the outdoor shower. That part was fun. The windows, doing the window. The sheetrock, we did the one on the sheetrock.
I think we did some sheetrock this year.
Even though I hate sheetrock, I hate mud and tape.
The project that was done this year that was the most satisfying to me was painting the guest room floor.
Yeah.
Because it looked so bad, like this room here. Excuse me. And then once I painted it, it looked like a normal bedroom.
Right.
As far as, because you haven't finished the shower yet, but that will end up being my favorite eventually, I'm sure.
Yep.
So why do you do product reviews?
To get our stuff out there.
Because people ask us, and it's free stuff, and if it's something we will use or we want to try, then why not?
True.
If someone offers you something for free, wouldn't you give it a try? You know? So we figure why not? And it's not hurting anybody. So that's why we do product reviews. All right. I saved this one for last because it is the most controversial, and I don't want our channel to be one of those channels that is a rant channel or fear-mongering or anything, and I want to keep this conversation at a minimum based on the backlash that I got from the video I made about Tractor Supply. Most people were very kind, and some people were downright rude. So this question is what does Tommy think about the Tractor Supply issue?
You know, that's a great thing. I mean, you know, God gave us the right to think. We are human.
Well, let's clarify. neither one of us think it's okay to have drag shows where children are present, correct?
Right. I mean, well, as long as it's not being vulgar. I mean, you know what? If people want to dress up and do whatever, that's their right. It's like if you're watching TV and something comes on, you don't want your child to watch it, turn the channel. You don't have to go to Tractor Supply if you see something like that going on. You don't have to go to Walmart.
But it wasn't at Tractor Supply. It was at a local park that the LGBT thing had an event going on, and Tractor Supply was a sponsor, and they hung a banner, like a help wanted banner.
Right. Thus again, don't go to the park. Take your child to a different park. You know, I'm not all for, you know, I don't get too far into the LGBTQ and all the alphabet stuff. You know, people have a right to do what they want to do.
You had a gay sister.
My sister, yes, I had a gay sister. I know for friends that are gay, lesbian,
I had a gay uncle.
And it doesn't bother me as long as it's not pushed down my throat, just like religion. And, you know, yes, I am an ordained minister. I don't chastise anybody. That is not my job to chastise or judge people, because I am not God.
Right. But see, when the Pharisees brought the adulterous woman into Jesus to test him and said, what should we do with her? Jesus remained quiet. And then he said, you know, they pushed him, kind of like, you know, what are you going to do? What do you say about this woman? What do we do with this woman? And he said, let he who is without sin cast the first stone.
Correct.
And then he told the woman to go and sin no more. He didn't sit there chastising her, beating her up about it. He just said, okay, don't do it anymore. So in my opinion, Tractor Supply said, we didn't know. We didn't know it was going to be like that. We just thought it was a family-friendly event. And as Christians, we're supposed to be forgiving and forgive the way God forgives us, because the Bible doesn't rank sins. Your sin isn't worse than mine or whatever. This sin is just as bad as this sin. And we're all going to have to account for that when we go to heaven. So I can't beat Tractor Supply to death over something, especially when they said, we didn't know. And everybody's like, oh, they knew. You can't do that to people. If they said they didn't know, okay, then they didn't know.
It wouldn't matter if they knew or didn't know. I mean, you know, it's...
Well, you wouldn't take a child into a strip club.
Right.
Where women are getting naked and stuff. And there are things that we want to protect children from. You know what I'm saying? But when someone says, well, I didn't know, and most of those people, the Tractor Supply people writing out the checks, they're not going to even show up at these events. So they hear about it later after the event occurred.
Correct.
So
they just sponsored it, you know.
Right.
Everybody has to go and buy stuff for whether their house or their farm or you know, your livestock.
And Tractor Supply doesn't care about your sexual orientation.
It has no concern to them.
No, it doesn't.
They just they're a corporation where they take and they sell product that we all need on a daily basis for our homes and our lifestyles, whether you live in the city or you live in the country.
But so you agree with me? I'm not stepping out and embarrassing my husband by publicly stating that I'm not going to boycott Tractor Supply and I'm going to give them forgiveness because they've asked for it.
Yeah, no. There's no reason. I see no reason to boycott Tractor Supply. They sponsored a sponsor. They did a sponsor. You know, lots of people sponsor people. You know, you don't hear anybody talking bad because, oh, you know, Nike tennis shoes. Well, when they were, you know, having, you know, their controversy and, you know, all these others.
It's like every company has some finger in this pie.
You know, so, I mean.
And a lot of them aren't apologetic.
No.
They're like, okay, well, yeah, so what? What are you going to do about it?
You know.
But anyway, we are in agreement as a married couple on this. So if you wondered what my husband thinks about it, there you go. Yes, I talk more than him, but that's just me. I out-talk him sometimes. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. We would like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas.
And a safe and happy New Year.
And we will see you in 2023.
Like our page. Like our channel.
It's like the now I can't even do it. It's
like the video.
Like the video.
Subscribe
to our channel.
Take 12. 42. Like the video. Subscribe to our channel. See you guys soon.